Online Marketing Research, Part 2. I'm moving on with presenting the top 10 online tools for your competitive research. Today I'm presenting tool number 9, Google Alerts. So yes, let's go to google.com/alerts. That's where the tool is. Google Alert is one of the very first online tools that were available for online marketers. You can find this tool on google.com/alerts, and the tool will help you keep updated on anything new on the internet. You can use this tool to track if there is anything new written on the internet related to your own company, number 1, or number 2, related to your competition, or number 3, related to industry trends, number 4, any product that you might be interested in, any new product, say for example from Apple, about any country, club or organization, or number 5, about any person. As you can see here on this screen, you can enter your search term here, and then you need to specify where you want Google to search for. Just news or blogs or video. I'm gonna say everything. And here I'm gonna say, for example, Seth Godin, who is one of my favorite authors in the world of internet marketing. I learned a lot from Seth Godin, and you can see here there are 2 brand new results for Seth Godin. And yes, I want to receive information about Seth Godin every single day. Only the best results, well, yes. And your email address, I can say ivan@ipowerlab.com. Okay, and then create an alert, and from now on I'm gonna start receiving those updates from Seth Godin. I could also sign in to my Google account, whatever that is, a Gmail account for example, sign in, and then there I can manage my Google Alerts. I can delete my Seth Godin Google Alert, or I can change it, I can change the wording or anything. So I can literally not only create but also manage my alerts. Google Alerts is absolutely essential tool for any researcher, as it helps you stay on top of the news and trends without you having to search in a disciplined manner on an everyday basis. Okay, I'm going to show you a couple of more examples. For example, you remember the Tennis Warehouse company. I can start tracking that company and see wherever there is some news about that company, or maybe your client, or maybe you can search something like internet marketing facts. That's one of my favorites. And you can see what are the new stats and facts related to internet marketing. Maybe you want to search new products from Apple. Or you want to search, for example, large doors. One of my clients is manufacturing large doors. So you want to learn anything about huge large doors and windows, so the client is on top of trends. So once again, I want to encourage you and recommend you to create your own alerts as soon as possible. Create your own Google Alert account today and start tracking the most important news about your industry. Moving on to the tool number 8, archive.org. www.archive.org. Archive.org, or Wayback Machine, is actually one of the tools that is liked and used by many people. The tool stores information about 386 billion web pages over time. This is the world's largest internet library, and its purpose is to offer permanent access for researchers and the general public to historical collections that exist in digital format. I'm actually going to use an example of my former client. It's a conference related to health, work, and wellness issues. I'm going to type in health, work, and wellness conference. And we're going to see right now how what their website looks like. But if I were to check what happened, for example, with this conference in year 2007. And not only what happened, but what their website looked like, which is very important. I'm going to type in the same URL here, and for example, I can go to see what happened on December the 25th in 2013. Probably their website didn't change as much since last December. That's their page in December. But you can go back and forth, as you can see, in time. And I'm going to go to, say, for example, year 2007. You can see here those circles suggest that archive.org stored information about their website on that particular date. And here we go. Now I'm in July the 1st in 2007, and as you can see, their website has changed a lot. You can see their news, you can learn about the conference chair, how their team, for example, changed. You can read what's going on by reading President's message in 2007, etc., etc. You can even see their sponsors here on the left. Let's go back to internet, actually archive.org, 386 billion pages. You can use archive.org for many different purposes, but when it comes to internet marketing research and competitive research, you can use it to see how various competing websites evolved over time, how their business changed, what their products or services they offered, who they had on the team, etc. Once again, use archive.org to access any historical information on the internet. And we are moving on to tool number 7, LinkPopularitycom. LinkPopularitycom, www.linkpopularity.com. It's a fabulous tool, very valuable tool for any internet marketer. I'm sure that you want to know who is linking toward your website, who is saying something about you, and who is placing a link toward your website. This is of great importance for your successful internet marketing. Incoming links not only bring traffic and potential business to your site, but they also help improve your rank on search engines. As a matter of fact, incoming links are part of Google's algorithm and part of Google's success secret. A consideration of incoming links is one of the things that differentiated Google from other search engines. Google was actually the very first search engine that placed much emphasis on not only what you put on your website, but also whether or not other websites link to your site. In other words, it's not just important what you say about yourself, it's what other people say about you and whether or not they link toward your website. So an incoming links really acts as an endorsement for your own website. I'm going to show you a couple of examples. As you go and visit this website, linkpopularity.com, you will see that actually you can enter your website URL, tenniswarehouse.com, for example. That's one that I used before. If I click on Tell me my popularity, my link popularity, you will be able to actually view what Google reports about your link popularity and also what Bing, for example, reports about your link popularity. Let's see what Google has to say. Well, according to Google, we have 108 results, 108 other important websites. So the emphasis is on the word important. What Google considers as an important website. So there are 108 results. You might remember that we did the same analysis by using Alexa tool and the number was like 1100. Why the difference? Well, actually, every single search engine has its own definition of a link, of an important link. So, for example, Google might say, well, Google will consider only those that have a rank of maybe high search engine rank or so-called high Google page rank and everything, something that we will talk about later. Or Alexa might say, well, I'm not going to consider more than one link from each website. So I'm not going to consider multiple links from the same domain name, etc., etc. So different search engines have different definition of a link or an incoming link. But in any scenario, let's now go to Bing, for example. We can see that Bing, instead of 108 results, has 84,000 results. This shouldn't really confuse you too much. You can use both stats in a successful way, and you can learn from both search engines lots of things. Let me show you how. If we, for example, now go to, once again, to Google, we can scroll down all the other websites that have a link to word Tennis Warehouse. And those websites are actually part of the secret why Tennis Warehouse is placed on top. So if you're a competitor to Tennis Warehouse, you might want to borrow some idea from Tennis Warehouse and place some of your own links on those websites, like for example ussportscamps.com, tennisplayer.net, and other websites. So you can sort of copy your main competitors' ideas. So once again, this is link popularity. But for the time being, I'm going to stop for a moment and show you a tool that I call website report card. And what is a website report card? It's a tool that I created, and it tells you, it's an overview or summary of your visibility on the internet. In other words, how are you doing on Alexa, and how are you doing in terms of your link popularity and everything. And if you remember, Alexa gave a rank of 12,257 when we visited Alexa and entered Tennis Warehouse. This was the rank that we got. And today we realize that link popularity is 108 according to Google, 84,000 according to Bing, and 1130 according to Alexa, something that we did before. So once again, what is a website visibility report card? It's a very quick one-page overview of any of the current standing and visibility of any website on the internet. And it helps you not only do your own research for your own website, but it can also help you do research for a competitor's website. And finally, if you are, for example, a marketing consultant, it can help you more successfully pitch your services to any client. So what I used to do a lot in the past, I would create a website report card of some potential client, and then I would present that document as we meet during the meeting, and I would show how to improve my client's standing on search engines, and generally speaking, how to improve the client's website report card. For the time being, we have only entered these stats, right? Traffic rank on Alexa and link popularity, but as we progress, we are going to completely fill out the whole website report card. And now let me just continue and go back to link popularity website. And now I'm going to actually enter Italy Cooking Schools, another website that we mentioned before, and see their popularity according to Google. They have, for example, only 9 results, but really relevant ones. And then we can do the same on Bing, and we realize that Mama Margaret's website, Italy Cooking Schools, has 2,700 results according to Bing. And we can go and analyze all of those various websites and try to figure out why and why is Mama Margaret placed on top of some search results. Once again, going to link popularity and doing one more test. This one is going to be for Rosedale on Robson, a hotel that we mentioned before. So if we click on Tell me my popularity and maybe go to Google, for example, we will see that they have 13 results. And let's look at those results. Some of those results actually come from Rosedale on Robson's own website. But let's see what else do they have here. Maybe on the second page. Yes, they actually have one directory. It's called metrotown.info, and if you visit this particular directory, right, you're going to see that they have lots of websites and hotels placed on this particular website, and you will also find Rosedale on Robson, exactly, Rosedale on Robson URL on this particular page. So now if you are, for example, a competitor website, you're competing in the same industry, you might want to add your own website on this particular Metrotown info directory. How would you do that? Well, probably at the end you're going to find contact info, or you can email to the owner of a website, or you can suggest to reciprocate in links, or you can just add or submit your URL in this particular directory. So that's a strategy that can help you put your own link in the directory. So you've just seen a tool called LinkPopularity. Once again, let me just show you a LinkPopularity. That's the URL, and that's the tool that can help you understand and discover who and how many websites are linking to your own website or maybe to your competitors' websites. Again, very important piece of information. Thank you for listening, and we are moving on to the tool number 6.